Welcome to your Barre Intensity quick hit workout. This is a full body workout with no equipment needed other than a bar or a chair or a wall. We're gonna get started with warm up, quick little warm up. Legs wide, take those little side steps, side to side. Nice loose knees, little toe taps. Start to lift those arms, it's lift and lift. So start lifting with those arms low. Really press away the air, press away that imaginary surface. Get some power in the movement. Now we're gonna take those arms up a little bit higher. Lift, lift. You press up, you control down. Shifting your weight side to side. Take those arms as high as they can go. Lift and lift. We're just getting that body warm. Let the blood get flowing to the extremities. Pop out those legs, make them a little bit bigger. Down and up. As you shift that weight, let's add a torso twist, twist, twist. Let your gaze follow the rotation that's initiated from the rib cage, from the spine. Twist. Down and up with those legs. Lifting those arms as high as they can go without letting the shoulders hike up to the ears. Last 8, 7, 4, stand tall, legs wide, parallel, so all 10 toes facing front. Reach your arms forward, make fists. One arm down, one arm high. Little pulses up right here. Now I want your bottom arm to bear all the weight. Top arm is weightless. In fact, if you can go one step further, make that top fist, top arm, press down into the bottom. That'll be even better. We're firing up the front of the shoulder. You're gonna feel a little bicep chest. And if you keep those arms nice and straight, you're gonna feel triceps too. Make the most out of your workout. Make the most out of your body. Mind-body connection, so really reach those arms forward. Feel the triceps contract. Press your top arm down into the bottom. That bottom one resists. It bears all the weight, it's a lift, a lift. Again, those legs are wide. Your toes are facing front, so are your hips. Up, up, hold, here we go. It's a lift, lift, hold. Lift, lift, hold. Lift, lift. Your last lift, get a little bit higher. Up, 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 hold. Up, up, hold. You've got it. We got a few more here. That bottom arm is gonna stay bottom. But we're gonna bend those elbows. Give me 4, 3, straighter arms. You've got this. Bend those elbows. Same arm is still top, but now you got those forearm stacks, little lifts. Lift. Top arm is weightless. Or even better, top arm is pushing down on the bottom arm. Elbows forming a 90-degree angle. Lift, lift. With each lift, see if you can get those arms shoulder height. So elbows in line with the shoulders. Elbows in front of those shoulders. Start to add a little rib cage shift. Shift, shift. Separate those legs just a little bit wider. Side lunge. Still shifting through the rib cage. Bending one knee at a time. Other leg is straight. Keeping that parallel stance. So toes are facing front. Switch, switch. Is your top arm still pressing? Yes. Is your bottom arm still resisting? I hope it is. Now you can always take those arms lower than shoulder height to continue through the movement if you're starting to feel a little fatigue in that bottom arm. Reach and shift, reach and shift. Pull your core, your abdominals into this movement. Shifting the ribs over, over. We've got 7, 6, 5, 3. Hold it over. Hold it. Little pulse down with that thigh. Little pulses up with the arms. Twist the torso. Look towards that bent thigh. Really twist the torso. Ribs and knee going one direction along with your gaze. Arms going the other. Get lower, lower. Press deeper into those arms, one against the other. 8 more right here. It's 8, 7, 4. Take it up. reach, switch, long straight arms, little pulses up, it's up, press. Now that top arm, whew, it needs that break. So let it be weightless until you've regained some of the feeling back in your upper arm. Ask yourself, are your arms as straight as you can make them? If the answer is yes, then you should be feeling those triceps right now. If the answer is no, do yourself a favor. Create additional length from your shoulders down to your fists. So now that top arm should have recovered. So I want you to press that top arm down into the bottom. That bottom arm wants to lift. It's gonna make it happen. But that top arm is trying to resist against it. Lift, press. Legs are wide, they're still parallel. Pulling up from the pelvic floor. Low, deep belly, up to the ribs. Sides of the body is long. Ears are away from the shoulders. We're gonna go up, up, hold. Up, up, hold. 1, 2, 3, release. 1, 2, 3, release. Up, 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 up. Lift, lift. I catch myself letting my elbows bend here and there throughout this series. So that's why I'm gonna keep reminding you to find length in those arms. You're gonna get so much more out of this movement. Up, up, hold. We've got 4, 3, then those elbows are bent. 2, elbows bend. Woo, pulse it up. It's a lift, a lift. Forearm on top of forearm. Top forearm pressing down to the bottom. Elbows lifted. Getting them up shoulder height. Up, release. Chest is contracted, but your shoulders are still rolled back and down. Yeah, so you have an openness to your chest, even though it's working hard for you right now. So to add those ribs, rib, rib, shift, shift. We're gonna add those knees. Side lunge, side lunge. One leg is straightening while the other leg is bending. Keeping your chest upright for the most part. You might have a slight little hinge forward, that's okay. Whatever you need to do to get deeper into the movement, deeper into those legs. Twisting from the ribs. Almost forgot about the ribs for a moment. So your ribs and your knee going same direction, your arms going opposite. We've got 8, 7, 4, hold it. Little pulses with the leg. Little pulses with the arms. Take the arms away from the knee. Take your gaze towards the wall. Get as low as you can. Those legs might have to go a little bit wider. The lower you get with the knee bend. Keep the knee back behind the toes at all times while we're pulsing through here. 8 more. 8. Last 4. Take your body center, heels in, toes out. Hands at the thighs. Bend those knees. Slide your arms down, your hands down. You're gonna bend one elbow. Let's bend the left elbow. Connect elbow into hip. And then press, really press through the palm of the hand to bring your chest up tall, same side. It's down, it's up. So here I want you to focus on triceps. Again, this is all up to you. How about we take the other hand back behind the head? Let's make it a little bit more work for us. How about that? So really push to the top of the thigh. It's down, big press. Take the palm of the hand about mid-thigh, about mid-quad, and press through the palm of the hand. Lift those fingertips up if you need to. Quicker, it's a down, down. Big push, big press. When you bend the elbow, tuck it back behind the torso slightly. You should be feeling triceps talking to you right now. We got a little bit more here. We don't need weights, but we do need that mind-body connection. You gotta be thinking about the movements. You gotta be thinking about the muscles. And right now, it's the back of the arm. It's the triceps. Down and press, down and press. Just a little bit more. I know you've got it in you. I know you have that strength in the tricep and in the thighs. You've got 8 more. 7, 3. Stand yourself up. Big inhale in. Big exhale, take it down. Other hand back behind the head. Open up that chest. Bend the elbow, tuck the elbow slightly behind the torso. Then press to the base of the palm of the hand. And up. So lower. Press to lift. How are those thighs, huh? If you need to, come a little bit higher up. Tuck the elbow slightly back behind the torso. When that elbow bends, really press to the palm of the hand quicker. It's down, down. Open up that top elbow. Open up your chest. Open up the front of the shoulders. Lower, lift. Power through this. It's quick, but it's precise. And it's done with power, with intention, with focus. Tell yourself you can do this. Tell yourself you will make the most out of this workout, out of the time you've set aside for yourself. Down and up, down and up. Are you pressing? Are you pressing mid-thigh, mid-quad? Down and up. We've got 8 more. 7, 4. Take your hands to the floor. Toes turn forward. Relax your head and neck for just a moment. Feel the stretch behind the back of your legs. Walk one leg back to plank and then the other. Hold strong. Shift your weight forward. So crown of your head glides forward. Shift your weight back, press through your heels. It's forward, it's back. Now you keep working through plank, gliding forward, gliding back. Your base position should be wrists underneath your shoulders. Your neck is long. Your gaze is looking down towards the floor. Imagining pressing the back of your head against my hand. Against a stable surface, your neck should be active here. Anytime, you can come to your knees throughout this plank series and you can hold. You can take a moment to shell stretch. Hold, get back into it when you're ready. Forward and back. Little quicker here, let's go. It's forward, back. Any wrist injuries, come down to the elbows with forearms. Forward and back. Pull that low, deep belly up and in. Pull it in right now. It's 8, 7, 4. Keep rocking. Take your right leg forward. Rock it forward and back. So that right foot is helping your arms now. Yeah, so you press through that right foot. Sink those hips down a little bit. Feel a stretch and that left hip flexor. Feel a stretch in that left quad. 4, 3. Keep rocking. Switch legs. Let your left foot help you. Music's getting a little quicker. It's okay, that beat will come back. Low, deep belly, pulled in and up. Forward and back. 8, 7, 4, 3. Keep your left leg forward, step your right leg forward. Bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Take your arms back down, bend your knees. Step one leg back, and then the other. Lead other leg, right leg forward. Left leg forward. Take it up. Take it down. One more time slow, it's back. Back. It's forward. And forward. We take it up. Up. Now if you like the space, you stay with it. Otherwise, go a little bit quicker. Back, back, forward, forward, up, and down. Switch your leading legs. Up. Meaning, sometimes you step first with the left, sometimes you step first with the right. These are bar burpees. One more level. You can hop. Hop it back, hop it forward, hop it in, hop it down. Back, forward. I'm gonna go side right here. Woo! This is our time to certainly get that heart rate up while working lower body, upper body, and core. Pull your belly in as those legs shoot back. Pull it up and in. You've got this. Countdown's coming soon. This is 4. This is 3. 2. Last time we end up, so this is your last one. End up. Whew. Arms down. Walk to your chair or your bar. Left leg back. Toes facing forward, bend your knees, pulsate here. Down. You keep pulsing. I'm gonna catch my breath and talk you through this. So all 10 of your toes facing forward. Your hips are square. This means you draw one straight line from right to left. You pulse down. Shoulders stacked over those hips. Chest is open. Gaze is forward. Remembering to bend the back knee just as much as that front knee. Pulse it down. Tailbone heavy towards the floor, meaning it's not pointing back. It's not scooping and tucking forward. Back knee, back behind that corresponding hip or underneath that corresponding hip. Press through the ball of the back foot. Press through the front heel. 8, 7, 4. Back quad is on fire. Hold it low. Shift your weight back to the heel and straighten your front leg. Pick up those front toes. Shift your weight forward. Lift your heel. Again, slow. Rock it back. Rock it forward. Left heel goes down. Left heel lifts up. Left heel down. Left heel lifts, it comes over the ball of the foot. One more time, slow. Left heel comes over the ball of the foot quicker. It's back. That left knee is always staying bent and it's on fire. My left quad is on fire. It is working so hard throughout the series. It's back. Gaze goes down, gaze goes forward. Press your hips back, back, bring them under the shoulders. It's back, shoulders, back, under, back, back, and under. 4 more. 3. Hold it back. Adjust yourself if you need to. Right leg lifts up. It's up. It's up. So you're keeping a bend in that left knee. You can release that bend a little bit. I know my quad needs a little bit of a break. Left knee should be behind the left toes. So if you have to step your foot forward a little bit, go ahead and do that. Adjust yourself as needed. Right leg is straight. Right foot is flexed. Toes are pulsing up towards the sky. Take your hip bones, press them back. So you lengthen out that low back. Press up. Or I should say you contract. You contract that low back to press those hips behind you. Up and up. Eight more right here. It's 8. And 7, long 8. Lift 6. Belly pulled in. 4, 3. Take your right leg, sweep it out wide. Find wide V, hold. Adjust yourself as needed. Heels and toes out. Thigh bones open. Knees looking over the second, third toes. Sink your head low. Hold it low. Don't move your head. We lift and lower those heels. Take it up. Up, down, up, down. So your challenge while lifting and lowering those heels is to keep your head still. It doesn't move. Lift and lower. Finding your breath. Shoulders over hips, belly pulled in. Even though those knees are staying bent, keeping your hips down. Think about the torso growing tall. 8, 7, 4, 3. Heels stay lifted. Now plant your heels down, rotate them back. So toes facing forward. Lean in towards your surface. Step your inside leg out. Pick your outside leg up and shift it back a few inches. But top hip stacked over the bottom. Pulse that top leg back. It's back. You can have the hand on the hip. You could have it to your surface. Press. Now as you press back, you're squeezing deep into the glutes. You're squeezing deep into the hamstrings. pulling your body in and up, pressing the surface away, lifting through that side body. It's back, it's back. Keeping the knee and the foot slightly behind that hip. How about this? Take your hand to your hip, press, wrap that hip forward as you pulse your leg back. That's gonna help make sure your hips stay stacked, your hips stay in alignment. Push, push. Squeezing right through the base of that seat. You've got 8, 7, 4. Hold that press back, straight leg lift. It's up, it's up. Big squeeze. Thigh bone back behind the hip. So the front of the hip is lengthened, the back of the hip is contracted. This is called hip extension, working the hip extensors, glutes and hamstrings. Up and up. Woo. Working through that sweat, working through that burn. 8 more here. 7, we have one more thing. I know. 4, 3, hold the leg lifted. Hold the thigh bone back. Slight bend of that knee, slight microscopic, big reach. Slight bend, big reach. Press to that heel quicker, let's go. It's a press, then reach. Woo! This is where that burn goes deep down to the bone. If you are feeling it, try your best not to stop. Although at the same time, I want you to take breaks as necessary, but I want you to challenge yourself harder than you ever have before. Make this your best class yet. 8 more, we've got this. 7, 4, 2, cross your leg over. Side bend. Oh, I bet you felt that a lot in your supporting leg too. So did I, and that's okay. Face your bar. Right leg goes back. Bend those knees, pulse it down. It's down. Whew. If you have water by you, grab water. If you have a towel, towel off. If you're like me, you're sweating by now. Equal bend in both legs. Equal weight in both legs. Chest lifted, shoulders over hips. All 10 toes facing forward. Straight line, hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder. Back knee, underneath corresponding hip. Front heel, underneath corresponding knee. Got it. Down, down. Loose grip on your surface. Of course, you could do this with no surface at all. Challenge that balance even more. Although you're sinking down, imagine your crown of the head still lifting up. So you've got this opposition throughout the body, the length in your spine. So down, down. Press. Pressing through the ball of the back foot, pressing through the heel of the front foot. Woo. Hang with me. Hang with me. You've got 8 more. Get lower, lower. 4, 3, woo! Push your back heel down to the ground. You might have to readjust yourself. Straighten that front knee. Pick up the toes. Shift your weight forward. Lift that back heel. Shift the heel over the ball of the foot. Take it back, back. Take it forward, forward. Press your hips back, back. Bring your hips forward, forward. One more time, slow. Back, back. Quicker, let's go. Back knee, always staying bent. Burns so good. You should have no pain in the knee joint. If you're feeling pain in the knee joint, come higher range. Otherwise, if that fatigue is in the belly of the muscle, you're doing the right thing. And you keep going for as long as you can. Back, up. Gaze is down, gaze is forward. Gaze down, forward. Gaze down, gaze forward. We've got 8 more. 8, then that front leg stays straight. Last 4, you can, it's 4, back knee bent. 3, no shortcuts. 2, hold it back, woo! Left leg lifts, up, up. So you can take less of a bend, and that's supporting me, I know I need to. Press your hip bones back, your sacrum, your tailbone back, as the bottom of your left foot reaches forward. Left knee is stick straight, it's up, up. Belly pulled in and up, neck long. Reaching forward from the crown of your head, reaching back from your tailbone. It's up. Try not to let your left heel touch the ground. Lift, lift. Stick straight leg. Energy through the toes, reaching up through the sky. Up and up. Feeling all the power in that left quad. You need to work, contract the quads in order to straighten through the knee. So the straighter the leg, the more contraction in the quadriceps. Knee facing up towards the sky. Feel the contraction in your inner thigh as well. You've got 4, 3, open up, find wide V. You're gonna see my back for a second, hold. Just hold. Turning my bar. Hold, sink down, thighs open, hips, knees, toes, arm out to the side, head still, heel lift. It's up and down. Lifting and lowering. So yes, this is quad work, but as you press those thigh bones back, guess what you're doing? Squeezing right into the glutes. Glute me, glute min, through the gluteal muscles, keeping that head low. Going right up to the balls of the feet. All 10 toes staying planted onto the ground. Lifting, lowering. Head a little bit lower. Because you can, because I know you can. You have it in you. 8 more, get as low as you can. 7. 4. Whew. Heels stay up. Heels rotate back, toes rotate forward. Inside leg steps out. Side lean into the bar. Outside leg lifts. Pressure thigh bone back. Hip bone stacks, one on top of the other. Hold. Lead back with the heel, little presses back, back. So again, in order to work the muscles in the back of the hip, we gotta open up the front of the hip, contract the back. That's why I want the knee, the toes, a couple inches behind that corresponding hip. Push. Side body lifted. So bottom ribs, think about lifting them up. Pressing through your surface, shoulder away from the ear. Back. And do it all with a smile. Yeah? Finding that form, getting deep into the muscles and having fun while you're doing it. That is a recipe for success. That's what we're doing right now. At least that's what I'm doing. It's a push. Push each time I press back. I feel my glutes tighten, tighten, squeeze. Moving right from your hip. Knee doesn't move. I mean, it moves in space, but the knee joint actually isn't doing any action. Press. 4, 3, hold the press back. Straight leg lifts. Up, up. So now you're holding that contraction by keeping the thigh bone back. You're contracting even deeper by lifting up. Take the base of your hand towards the back of your hip, and then think about wrapping that hip forward as your thigh bone reaches back. Up. Second to last thing we do here. Got 8. You've got 7, belly pulled in. 6. 4 more. Long 4. 3. Straight leg. Hold it up. Microscopic bend just to release. And then a reach. Kick through that heel. One more time slow. Microscopic bend. Then kick and reach through that heel. Quicker, let's go. Bend, reach. Bend, reach. Keep that thigh bone back. Keep that thigh bone lifted. Incorporating all elements of this side leg lift series. So push, a push, big squeeze in your seat. You've got 8. 4, 3. Cross the leg. Side lean. Press the hips away from your bar, away from your chair. Oh, that stretch feels so good. Gets the area we were just working, obliques, side of the hip. Go ahead and lie into your back. Woo. Getting ready for some abdominal work. Before we stretch and move on with our day. Hands back behind the head, little crunches up. It's up and up. Now as you crunch, lift from the rib cage. We're not lifting from the head or the neck. It's the ribs. Ribs are sliding down. Slide down. Put your hands on your ribs and slide down each time you lift. Sometimes you have to put a tactile cue. You have to touch in order for your mind to realize where movement's coming from. So slide those ribs down. Slide them down, down. Put your hands on your belly. and pull your belly in each time you lift. Exhale, exhale. So you're exhaling, belly pulls in. You're exhaling, ribs slide down. When you lower, you inhale and give a slight release. Hands behind the head. Press the back of your head into your hands. Hands into the back of your head. That'll help release some tension from your neck. You've got 8 more here. It's 8, 6, 3, chest stays lifted, hold. Pick your left knee up into tabletop and rotate your torso towards your left thigh. Release, same side. Lift up and twist, lower, lift up and twist. So when you come up to tabletop, knee comes right over hip, knee to hip. When you twist, you're twisting from the torso. So you think right rib cage wrapping towards your left thigh bone. Take it up and twist. Hold the lift, hold the twist. Pulse your torso, twist, twist. You can reach your left arm long and help get a little deeper into that twist. 8, 7, 4. Take it all the way down. Take your right leg up into tabletop. Crunch up. Rotate towards your right thigh. Take it all down. Up and twist. Take it down. Up and twist. Little quicker. It's a lift. Remember, knee over hip. Now left rib cage. Twisting towards that right thigh. It's up, back, release. My head staying off the ground the entire time. You can extend that right arm. You can always keep your head down and just do single legs, lifting and lowering, up and down. Exhale, inhale. Breathing out, breathing in. We've got 4, then we hold it up. 3, 2, hold it up, find your twist, find your reach. Twist from the torso, take it up right here. It's up and up. We're almost there. One more thing after this, it's just a final hold. So lift. Big twist from the ribs. You've got 8, 7, last 4. Bring both legs to table. Whew. Relax your head. Straighten your legs to the ceiling. Feel your back connect to the floor. Feel the back of your ribs connect to the floor. Take your legs to your point of control, which is where you still maintain that same connection. Back, rib cage to the ground. Pull the belly in. Let your belly button sink down. Still maintaining your breaths. This is as low as my legs are going today. This is as low as I can maintain. Good spinal position, good deep core engagement. Hold for 8. Hold 7, take your breaths. 4 more. 3, lower your legs a little bit lower. 2, and 1. Bend your knees. Pull your thighs into your chest. Let your sacrum, a little bit of your low back, peel up off the ground. So you're stretching your low back. You're stretching a little bit of glutes and hamstrings. Straighten those legs up towards the sky. Grab wherever you need to gently pull those legs in towards your chest. You can let your hips lift, but really straighten through those knees. Find length through the back of the legs. Find contraction in the front. Pull your thigh bones back. Your low back can start to lift. That's okay. Now, if your low back has lifted, do your best to keep your legs where they are. But imagine pressing more of your low back onto the ground. So legs stay where they are. Imagine, or actually do, press more of your low back on towards the ground. Straighten those knees. Hold 4. Hold 3. 2. And 1. Go ahead and cross. Right leg, right shin over left thigh, left quad. Pull your legs in towards your chest. So actually, let's take the stretch a little bit deeper. Press your right knee away from your body as you pull your legs in with your left arm. So press away with the right hand, pull in with the left. You should feel a nice stretch in the outside of the hip. Take some deep breaths in here. Inhales and exhales. Release, switch other side. So now press the left knee away, glide in with the right. Apposition helps deepen the stretch. So you should feel a nice release on the outside of your left hip. Taking those breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Heart rate's down or coming down. Both legs in tabletop. Arms out to the side. Belly comes in, core contracts. Let your thighs, your knees drop to the right. Take your gaze to the left. So hip lifts, but do your best to keep the shoulders down. Nice stretch for your spine. Contract your abdominal muscles. Bring your thighs back up and switch other side. So take that gaze over to the right. Right hip is lifted, but right shoulder pressing down towards the ground. Contract your abdominals, bring your thighs, your knees back up to center. Take your hands back behind your thighs, rock back, rock forward. Take your hands to the ground, come to a ball. Keep your chest on your thighs for as long as you can as you press through your heels and straighten your legs. Relax your head, shake it no, shake it yes. Walk your hands up your thighs. Reach your arms back behind you. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. So your hands can be clasped, or you can release and just reach your fingertips behind you. Feel an opening in your chest. Reach those arms out to the side, find length. Bring your arms forward, interlock those fingers. Press your palms forward, round your back. So the palms press forward, your rib cage reaches back, your pubic bone reaches forward. So opposition, part of your body's reaching forward, the other part's reaching back. Come up tall. Overhead tricep stretch to finish. Press your head back into your arm, arm into your head. Reach up, bend, switch other side. Press the head back into the arm into the head. Some deep breaths. Take your arms up to the ceiling, bring them down, and give yourself a great big round of applause. That was your full body, Barre Intensity style workout. If you want to see more workouts from me and other Barre Intensity master trainers, then join us on Barre Now. We'll see you next time.